Top four, top four, top four, top four, top four, top four ball. And we're back. Another Premier League weekend wrapped up. It was a good weekend. I got to learn a lot. I'm trying to put together a top four for the teams I think are going to make the top four this year. I'm not trying to do it yet because the season just started and I'm still learning. I don't want to pick too early. So this weekend was another weekend for me to inspect the teams before I make my final decision. I'm going to be doing this top four for the Premier League, La Liga, the Bundesliga, and finally, League on the French league. I'm gonna be honest, you know, when it comes to the French league and the Bundesliga, like it's easy to guess the top two, maybe the top one, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna pay attention this season. Hopefully, I can catch up on those leagues. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today, what I want to talk about is Liverpool, or more specifically, Darwin Nunez. It was a big game this weekend. It was a big game. Liverpool going up against Newcastle, new big boys on the block. Well, at least that's what they trying to be, you know. And they balled out last season. They balled out, made top four. So I was looking at this game like, and Liverpool didn't. Liverpool was out the top four. So this was an important game for that top four list. So going in there, I'm like, let me see. Game starts off. When I'm watching the game, and very early, Alexander Arnold makes this bizarre error. Back pass to him, I don't know what happened. It goes under his leg, and Aaron Gordon, Gordon is in. And he did not make a mistake, he dispatched it. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, ooh, early goal. Liverpool, y'all gonna have to play now. Y'all gonna have to play. But I wasn't worried at that point. I'm like, it's Liverpool, They can come back from 1-0. I could give Jurgen Klopp that. And then something unexpected happened. Few minutes later, another chance, and here comes Virgil van Dijk with a tackle. And when I first saw the tackle, I thought, I didn't think it was a big deal. Like, okay, free kick in a dangerous area, maybe a yellow card. The red came in with that straight red. I was like, huh? Like, what did he see? I did not think that was a red card. But I've watched a bit of commentary after the game, and I've seen a little bit more footage, and I guess I'm fine with the red card. But that red card changed the game. What was bad about it was the way he was talking to the ref, though. That's definitely gonna get him an extra game ban. That's definitely that. I don't think the FA was too pleased about that, but he looked like he sincerely didn't think that was a red card from the way he was acting. He did get part of the ball, but I think he went through the man a little bit, and the guy was through in. Minus that tackle, he could have had a sight on goal. So I can definitely understand the red card, but that completely changed the game. And from that point on, playing 10-man down, Newcastle, and it was in the first. I'm like, man, this is in the first half. I'm like, I got another 45 minutes like this. So I'm just sitting there watching and expecting Newcastle to, you know, land the final blow or the final dagger, or. And the thing about Jurgen Klopp is he never. I don't know. It's one of them coaches where something like that usually happens. Your tactics change. You become a little bit more defensive. you're a bit more reluctant to go forward or to put players forward. You start taking off a few offensive players and put, which I did see, which I guess, but Jurgen Klopp is not, you know, that kind of situation. He's still going out guns blazing. And this game, I wanted to watch this game. I wanted to really watch this game because the Liverpool midfield is, it's pretty new to me, right? They have a new guy, Endo, and then they have Sabisa. I don't want to mess up his name. I think it's Sablisa or something like that. And Sabisa, the tall guy, he has impressed me, right? The first couple of games, but I wanted to really watch his games. Like, is it, is he consistent? I like the way he runs with the ball. He's made some key plays, key shots here and there. I want to see this new Endo guy, the 30-year-old midfielder. It's coming from Germany. Former captain. So I wanted to see what it was like. But once they went 10 men down, all that, I wasn't expecting much anymore. It's a little bit more difficult, right? But then the unexpected happened. Later on in the second half, after surviving a barrage of, you know, attacks from Newcastle, and that was Newcastle's chance. That was their opportunity. Darwin Nunez comes in, half chance, boom, puts it away. When that chance landed, I was like, man, it's Darwin Nunez. I was not expecting that, given his past. Not to say he's not a good finisher, because I've seen scored goals. It's just there's just something about his initial touch, like to set it up perfectly for him so he can just, finish that ball. He's lacking in that a little. I don't want to say he's like, or maybe he's not, he hasn't found that rhythm yet in the Premier League or something. But boy, I don't know what it was with those two chances that landed this weekend, but the first one, it kind of bounced off somebody, right? It bounced off a deflection, I think, and then rolled perfectly in his path. Half chance. Bang. Rocket. Left corner hit the bar. And I'm sitting there like, whoa, what just happened? Darwin? Oh, yeah. That's a finish from an $80 million striker right there. And I'm like, Darwin, I see him run go celebrate. I'm like, man, I was happy for the guy. You know? I was. Because I'm looking at Club's team now. And man, especially for this season, given the season they had last season, he's going to need some people to step up. I'm not too confident in their midfield yet. In fact, I still think they need more enforcements. One or two people go and get injured in that midfield. I don't know what do they do. And there are rumors of Mo Salah trying to head to Saudi Arabia. But yeah, that one dispatches that first opportunity. Game is tied. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can kind of close up shop now. Just try to wing it, see if you can get a draw out of here. Darwin Nunez had other plans. Again, passing. I think it was Mo Salah that slid the ball into him. Again, perfect. Just lands it right there in front of him. Bang. Another goal. I'm like, what? The sub just came in and changed the game. It's not a regular sub though. The boy is worth 80 million. And that is what is expected of you, blood, but I was impressed. I was impressed by that guy, Darwin Nunez. And that's something I know as a coach, Jurgen Klopp wanted to see that, right? Because he said after the game he hasn't gotten his rotations yet. You got a guy who could finish like that, you probably can work with him. You can find a spot for him. Be big for his ego, big for his, confidence moving forward. So yeah, two great goals by Darwin Nunez, man. Stole the game from Newcastle. Newcastle, on the other hand, I don't know what to say. There's no excuses for y'all, man. You guys are not a Brighton anymore. Or a West Ham type of club. Y'all got big bucks. We're looking at y'all like y'all could potentially win the championship in 4 or 5 years, you know. So I came in that game and I was like, man, is the new boys kicking the old new boys out? What's happening? Who's getting kicked out of this top 4 club, man? Because Newcastle, they might be here to stay. But that was a chance right there, man. That was a chance right there. And I think that's the 3rd time Liverpool has beaten them at St. James Park, if I remember correctly, right? And they haven't lost that many there. But yeah, that's definitely an opportunity Newcastle let go. And the Liverpool Liverpool fans will, man, that's probably a game they'll remember for a long time because it looked like they were out. They stole that game. Not saying they didn't deserve to win, but they were down. They were down by 1 man. They were down to 10 men, and they snuck it out. That's good. That's good. That gave me something to think about for Liverpool. But yeah, that's what we wanted to cover today. Liverpool. What you guys think? They looking like a top 4 club? Are they? If they lose Salah, I don't know. That 130 million might be able to get you what? Maybe who? What's Mbappe going for right now? 250 maybe. Yeah, Mbappe's probably like 200, 250. At 30, 130 might be able to get you somebody else though. But yeah, great game by Darwin Nunez this weekend. Maybe that's somebody we got to keep an eye on as the season goes on. Liverpool sneaks one out at St. James Park. Thank you, guys. Top four ball. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back. We're talking about football. Football in the States and football in Europe and everywhere else. So that's American football and football. We're not going to say soccer for the time being. We might use that word in the future, but we just say football for right now. Top four, ball, and we out.